Hello, my name is Justina Zarek and I'm an Iyengar yoga teacher. I'd like to actually post some videos about specific poses for different conditions, problems. So today I'd like you to show you one pose, which is downward facing dog, and talking about problems with your wrist, with your fingers, when you've got like joint problems, especially in this area, what you can do to relieve the pain. So today I'm going to show you using 2 bricks. So what you need to do, what you need is basically a wall or a firm, stable furniture and 2 bricks. So we've got 2 bricks against the wall and they are a bit slanted, okay? So just, so your wrist will be a little bit at a bigger angle when you actually go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So I'm going to show it to you. So first, I'm going to just do like regular, your fingers will be pointing forward, okay, and the heel of the palm will be pressing into the brick. So you're going to have your knees slightly back, so not directly underneath your hips, just slightly back. Same with your wrist area. They're not directly underneath. We want to make it a little bit longer dog pose. You're going to tuck your toes under and then lift your buttock up as high as you can, and then bring your chest towards the thighs. So you're pressing there and you just lifting the buttock as high as you can. And once you've got the alignment, you're going to just press your heels down and extend the heel back as much as you can. Okay, and just rest there for as long as you can. All right? I mean, it's going to be a few breaths. Then we're going to rotate. So the second phase, it's rotating your arms so your palms are facing, so your fingers are facing out to the side and your inner wrists are facing in. To do that, I need to slightly widen the bricks just to allow the chest to open. Because in this one, we are kind of like a squishing, closing a little bit the gap. So that's why we need a wider base. Same. So make sure that the whole, heel of the palm is on the brick. The fingers, they don't have to be. So especially the tips of your fingers will be off. And then same thing. Okay. So you're going to bring your knees in line with your wrists or with your shoulders, and then you're going to tuck your toes under and again go up towards the ceiling and then back. Once you've got the form, you're going to bring the chest even further. That will help you to really engage the trapezius muscle, the shoulders back, and you can feel, the different muscles are being activated here because we're changing the rotation, okay? And the final stage is actually the most challenging, especially if you can feel the wrists and you've got sore wrists and the fingers and some inflammation this way, okay? So you're going to be having your palms or your heel of the palm facing forward and your fingers facing backwards. So at this point you can again just bring your bricks slightly in, okay, and then rotate your palms from the shoulder socket. So you're rotating your palms over here, and then again, so you can have the whole of the palm on your brick or just a little bit lower, so the fingers, the tips of the fingers, they don't have to be. Spread your fingers wide, so really kind of wide base, and then rotate your arms. So your inner elbows are facing forward, okay? So we need to bring the dorsal spine in, and then tuck your toes under, and then bring your hips up. And at this point, you might find like it's harder to bring the chest through towards your thighs, but that's fine. You're going to just work on it. So making sure that you are pressing all the corners of your hand into the brick, and then bringing the head in between your bicep, in between your upper arms, and bringing the heels down. And you can really feel that at this point, you know, it goes into your wrists, but it's a good stretch. It's a really good stretch. And even if you've got problems, not just in your wrist, but in your fingers, that kind of like a stimulation and stretch will help to go up to your fingers. And I feel always invigorated. I feel like I've got more bigger range of movement after doing just this, especially this one. Obviously I go through the stages, so it's not a shock for the body, which is very good. So I've been doing this for last few months because I've noticed, you know, joint problems, and I've got slight inflammation. Also, just to make it a little bit, you know, the pain sometimes is quite hard. It's, you know, it's difficult for me, depending, especially in the morning. So I'm using essential oils just to help with the circulation and with the pain. So I'm using 2 oils, which are very good and they're quite safe. Even children, they can use it. So one is cypress and one is marjoram, and they natural oils. They're non-toxic, and I just apply on the area, the painful area, together with either with a hand cream, like a nice natural hand cream, or carry oil, like it can be, you know, a coconut oil, and just apply on it, and it's quite good. Anyway, that was my one pose, which is very good for the wrist, for the joints in your fingers. But also, just to add the last thing, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, which is a downward facing dog, is very good anyway, like a all-round pose for whole body. So it's very good for your muscular strength, and also quite calming once you know how to do the pose, and it's a correct, and you've got stable pose, strong one. It's very calming for your mind as well. So in between, you know, like some people doing vinyasana, they often, you know, rest in downward facing dog. So it's a very good pose. Thank you very much.